You are watching CIO TV by Enterprise IT World, a production of Accent Info Media.
Hello and welcome to CIOTV.live. We are at GISEC 2024. This is the third day. We have been speaking to the thought leaders, creators and innovators about their presence here, how they are seeing this expo progressing. It's already day 3 and I believe a lot of people have been very successful in stitching their partnerships, creating strategy for FY 2025 to enhance their engagements in this region. So in that series, I'm with Shomiron DAS GUPTA. He is founder and CEO for DNIF, a company which is based out of US of course, but having presence all across the world. They're trying to expand their footprints. Shomiron, thank you very much.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you.
How do you see this expo progressing for you?
Well, I think this expo over the years, right? This is not our first year. We've been here several years, and we've seen this expo grow from a very small and a humble beginning to where it is today. Today, it's rivaling, the best expos in the world right now in terms of size and also quality of vendors, customers that walk the floor. So it's extremely important for the region, right? Everybody who's very focused on South Asia and MEA needs to be here, period, right? So for us, this is also an opportunity to meet customers over here, interact with our partners that are here, and basically set out better GTM strategies, discuss new opportunities, get a chance to also interact with all your customers and prospects, because everybody turns up to this expo and you get a chance to meet them.
Can you tell something about your company? Its genesis and so far what has been in terms of the growth?
So DNIF is the name of the product we have. It's a pretty well established SIM. It's a security information and event management system. But our innovations are in long-term logging and retention. So use cases like threat hunting, incident forensics, compliance are key to our customers that use this platform. So, and we also are very non-compete with other SIM providers, because we help them keep their log data for a longer period of time, maybe 1, 2, 3 or 5 years hot, so that it's accessible and you are able to go back and query, look for indicators in the past without having to jump over hoops and pull data from cold storage, those kind of things. So we are in a very unique position. We have detection capabilities, but we are also a very good partner with existing SIM deployments that are already there with customers, right? So that gives us also access to customers who are using a competitor or a established SIM, and we are able to give that data set a life which is longer than what they would be able to afford.
How do you see this adoption? Is it the enterprises who are working or who are putting up their own SOC, or they are dependent on the SOC service providers, third-party SOC services provider?
Yeah.
What's the trend now?
So the trend hasn't changed actually, right? So the trend has always been, you've got the large enterprises. I mean, typically in the US you would classify that to be a 5,000 employee plus company. In the Middle East, that's more like 1,500 plus kind of companies. Those companies already have the resources and have their own security operation centers. They prefer to do it themselves, and they invest in people. to get it done. Whereas medium-sized customers and small-sized customers don't have the resources to employ, talent. And the bigger problem is also attracting good talent, right? So they're not able to employ and retain that kind of talent. So they have to depend upon service providers. And we've got some very, very good service providers out here that are doing great work here. They're all servicing the mid-market and the lower mid-market.
All right, so you are addressing all these from top to bottom.
So, I mean, if you see, we've got two product offerings that we spoke about.
Okay.
The log repository, we call it the ELR, the Enterprise Log Repository, works very well with extremely large customers because they have the problem of scale, and the cost at scale is not viable for them. So we help them solve that problem at the large enterprise level. But at the mid and the lower mid service level, where we work with service providers, we have a very strong partnership program and a product which was built for service providers to deliver services. So now that's how we have two offerings, one for the larger market segment and one for the lower market segment.
And now you see everywhere Gen AI is available, even other side also, those people who are chasing the guardians or the protectors. So Gen AI this side and Gen AI that side also. There is a constant battle between good Gen AI and bad Gen AI.
Yeah.
So where are you now? I mean, with Gen
Gen
AI? Because you need to be looking at the entire market from a perspective of the bad Gen AI, deploying it, you know.
Yeah. So we call it, cybersecurity world calls it adversarial AI.
Correct.
Right. So, our charter over here would be to advance capability of the defenders, right? To make sure that we are always catching up, or if not one step ahead, right? Catching up fast, if not one step ahead of them. So the way we're trying to do it is that we've got a solid investment in building capabilities in Gen AI using the data set. However, our bigger value add to the Gen AI problem is, or the Gen AI as a solution is, that we have the data set to train your models, right? Nobody today out there has the ability to store data long enough so that you can build models or retrospectively train models for them to be valuable.
Right.
We have basically we are now giving out connectors for Gen AI platforms to actually learn on data sets that are with us. So the value that we bring to the table is ability to give you data to draw insights over a very long period of time. So our models, customers who are using this platform, their models are substantially more stable. Their error ratios are very, very low right now. So that's because they just have access to a longer data set and a wider pipe. So these are the two things. One is where we build Gen AI based utilities to onboard customers faster, give answers to customers faster using natural language. The other is allow Gen AI platforms to train on the data set that we've got with us.
Well, what's the roadmap of your SIM product, or even for that matter, the data log platform? Yes.
Yeah. So our objective is going to be to make things easier, frictionless, right? So in that direction, so that our adoption grows. Our feature set is very strong in terms of the way we store data, way we use compute in infrastructure, and also the other side where our detection engineering is very strong. So these are two things that we are very heavily invested in.
Okay.
The progress of the platform is going to be in making it frictionless for more adopters and customers to come on board faster and get started easily.
All right. A typical challenge for the CISOs, the mentality of the CISOs are all across same, be it India, be it here and US. If you differ from my opinion, please go ahead.
A little bit of a difference because I operate uh, in we've I spend a lot of time in India and Asia, and of course now I'm based somewhere else. There is a little bit of a difference in the way CISOs operate. Um, we have everything to gain, they have everything to lose. So their thinking mindsets are different, the way they think. Uh, they are more framework based, and we are more tactical in our approach, right? So when we talk to CISOs in our region, we need to keep that in mind because then we are able to chime better with them. That
Okay.
nothing is wrong or right. It's just the way we've all grown up in our environments. That's all.
So what do you suggest that the CISOs need to be more independent, more empowered by the management
Yeah.
to take decision and think
I think
differently?
CISOs have the power to take decisions. They just need the trust of their management and the backing of their management, so that they also have the funding from the management.
Obviously,
to-
everything boils down upon
yeah,
that only.
yeah. So
All right.
unless the management or the board prioritizes cybersecurity as a problem that they need to actively solve, the funding is never going to come. Having a cybersecurity team and a CISO is an eyewash after that. Right. So
Is it still an issue?
always an issue.
Okay.
Always. I mean, in India, I know only some organizations that are that had deep pockets in cybersecurity. Some. Every organization is struggling with budgets at this point.
So, what are you expecting this year, FY25, from market expansion point of view, reachability, marketing, product penetration? What is your expectation? What is the problem
goals-
statement you have here?
My goals for 25 is essentially to trench deeper in MEA, spread better and deliver more value, have per customer growth in India. In the US and North America is to have a beachhead in terms of the MSS play. We've got quite a lot of success in the large market space, but the medium and the lower market, we still need more legs in getting getting there. So that's from the sales point of view. From the market point of view, just market visibility in the right places with the right kind of message. So I make sure that I'm wearing the right kind of message when we are talking to a particular set of customers. So I think, and because we have got two product offerings, it's very easy to get sort of diluted or confused in who you are selling what to, right? I think marketing needs more clarity is where something that we're working.
I think to me, marketing is the best thing. Sales goes and unblocks the pipe that makes the deal mature.
happen.
So
Exactly.
you have got 10 seconds to pass on this message to the entire community in India, MEA, and other regions.
So I think this is fantastic opportunity. GISEC is fabulous. Please be here next time. This is a great place to meet people. And in terms of marketing, I think everybody needs to invest in marketing because that helps you to get the word out, helps you to get found, and get deals closer faster without sales traction. Right? Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shomiron, for taking so much of time and speaking
Thank you,
to
sir. Thank you.
CITV.live.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Thank you.